In a shocking twist, UFC 317 is bringing us a war that no one saw coming this soon. Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria for the vacant UFC lightweight title. Why vacant? Because Islam Makhachev is officially moving up to welterweight. That's right, the lightweight king is chasing a second belt, and now, the throne he ruled is up for grabs. And now two killers stand in the cage, ready to claim it. Charles du Bronx Oliveira, a name that still gives fighters chills. The man has the most finishes and submissions in UFC history. He's the same guy who used to get doubted, called a quitter, said to break under pressure, until he went on one of the scariest win streaks the UFC has ever seen. Chandler, submitted. Poirier, submitted. Gaethje, knocked down and finished. He went from underdog to champion and silenced every single critic. But this time, he's not the favorite. Because standing across from him is Ilia Topuria, the undefeated storm from Spain with Georgian roots. He's not just winning fights, he's destroying people. Fast hands, deadly power, world-class grappling, and confidence that feels unshakable on the canvas. Now, Topuria wants to make history. If he beats Oliveira at UFC 317, he becomes a two-division champion, something only legends like Conor McGregor, Daniel Cormier, and Amanda Nunes have done. And here's the twist. This is Topuria's lightweight debut. He's moving up, chasing a second belt immediately. No warm-up fights, no tune-ups. Straight into the fire against one of the most dangerous men at 155 pounds. Let's talk about fighting styles. Charles Oliveira is chaos. He doesn't play it safe. He pressures, takes shots, and dares you to make a mistake. Because if you do, he'll choke you or stop you with knees and elbows. His jiu-jitsu is on another planet. Get caught in a scramble? Game over. But he's also been defeated. A lot. Even during his title run, Oliveira got hurt in almost every fight. And that's where Topuria fans see the opening. Ilia, on the other hand, is calculated violence. He doesn't swing wild. He cuts angels, stays sharp, and lands with precision. His striking is crisp, especially that right hand, which has ended careers. And the scary part? He's also elite on the ground. So even if Charles tries to take the fight there, Topuria can hang. He's strong, smart, and hasn't shown a single moment of weakness in the octagon. That's why, according to early predictions, Ilia is slightly favored to win. The fans love Charles, but the odds makers are leaning toward the younger, undefeated fighter with knockout power. Still, this is Charles Oliveira, a man who's made a career out of proving people wrong. He was counted out so many times before. People thought Chandler would defeat him. Poirier was supposed to be too tough. Gaethje would break him. And yet, Charles finished all three. Even in his loss to Makhachev, he bounced back by destroying Beneil Dariush, reminding everyone that he's still a threat to anyone in the division. The heart, the will, the madness, Oliveira never gives up. And if the fight gets crazy, many believe he thrives in that chaos better than anyone else. But Ilia isn't looking to get dragged into a brawl. He wants to control the pace, stay sharp, and land clean. He knows Oliveira leaves openings when he pressures forward, and Ilia's job will be to find them before Charles finds his neck. This fight is also massive for the lightweight division itself. With Islam Makhachev moving up, a new era begins. The winner of Oliveira versus Topuria becomes the face of the division, the new target. And few names waiting in the shadows like Abman Surkian, Justin Gaethje, and maybe even Dustin Poirier, depending on what happens with him next. And don't forget, this isn't just about a belt. It's about legacy. For Oliveira, winning back the title means proving he still belongs at the top, that his run wasn't luck, that he's still one of the greatest lightweights of all time. For Topuria, it's about making history fast, becoming a two-division champ while still undefeated, and doing it in back-to-back fights. The stakes couldn't be higher. So who wins? If Charles drags Topuria into deep water, gets him into wild scrambles, or catches him off balance, he can end it. One mistake, and it's over. But if Ilia stays focused, lands clean, and avoids the chaos, he could be the new king of two divisions before his 30th birthday. This fight is a true clash of styles, generations, and legacies. So what do you think? Will Charles Oliveira shock the world again and reclaim his throne? Or is Ilia Topuria really the future, the next two-division superstar? Please let us know in the comments. One thing is for sure, at UFC 317, history will be made.